between me with a basketball and a rim. Huh? And being able to angle my way out of trouble to shoot a shot that can land in between the rim into the net. That's the only math that we've become good at. We've become good at the mathematics of calculating how to run, turn, cut, and receive the pass whenever the quarterback throws the pass. Am I telling the truth? We've gotten good at the mathematics at analyzing the ball in the air and how to position ourselves for a such thing called an interception. Am I telling the truth? We have gotten good now at being able to stand with a small white ball on a tee that a black man invented with a golf club and be able to swing it with consideration of mathematics to the wind, mathematics to the atmosphere, mathematics to the iron that I use, and be able to hit it in a way that it can land on a certain grade of grass and backspin into a hole. We've gotten good at the mathematics of sport and play, but we are not good at supreme mathematics. The supreme mathematics is beyond algebra and calculus. It's beyond even quantum physics. But supreme mathematics is whenever you can add together, multiply thoughts and actions of groups of people, and then determine based off of the multiplication of a thought and an action, and then redividing it by a thought what is to come into the future 25,000 years in advance. We're not good at that math no more. All praise are due to Allah. But God's mathematics is bigger than geometry, bigger than calculus. God's mathematics is the careful consideration, examination, and the cross multiplying and redividing of thoughts and actions to dictate circumstances, events, and effects of history before they ever come into existence. Am I telling the truth? So God's mathematics is always addition and multiplication. Be fruitful. God's instruction. To be fruitful means to reproduce. Huh? Multiply. Multiply is the higher form of addition. Huh? It is sped up addition. It is addition because if you've got addition, you can take 6 plus 2 and come up with 8. But if you put 6 times 2, you come up with a greater number than 8, 12. So multiplication, fruitful, multiply, replenish the earth. Replenish means to replace the earth with something better. That's what's wrong with the world right now. The devil got everybody. Satan, the dragon, the beast, Lucifer, huh? The white man. I like Elijah Muhammad's definition. It helps you to be able to point the finger in the right direction. It ain't his skin. No, it's not. It's not the blueness of his eyes. It's not the blondness of his hair. Huh? The white skin is the symbol. The white mind is the substance. The white flesh is the label. But the wickedness and the lying change it from cherry back in the grave. Likewise, so it is with us, black man and woman. We cannot afford to just think that skin is going to get us through. Color is going to help us out. Our kinkiness of our hair, thickness of our lip is only a label. But if we don't have the ingredients of God within us, then we will suffer the same destruction, the same fall, the same hell that the white man will suffer in this last days. All praise is due to Allah. All praise is due to Allah. The word replenish the earth. Replenish means to replace with something better. That's the problem with the world we live in right now. The devil has grown up and matured in power. Yes, he has. This is the reason why the Bible uses the introductory symbol for devil, a serpent, but closes out with a symbol of a dragon with a tail so big it could knock out a third of the stars. This is not a real snake, nor is it a real dragon, but this is a symbol to define for you and me how vast the wickedness has grown from the initial first beginning of death to today's version of death. What has happened is the devil has matured in his wickedness, but we have not matured in our righteousness. So you compare the sacrifice of those of the past to what we are willing to sacrifice today, and they were doing better then than we doing now. You compare the righteousness of then versus the righteousness of now. And they were more righteous then than we are now. They prayed more then, didn't they? Yes, they did. They fasted more then, didn't they? They gave more then, didn't they? They were willing then to put their personal desires to the side for the accomplishment of the assignment that God gave a servant of God. So Abraham was more righteous than we today. Yet the devil is bigger today than he was when he fought Abraham. Huh? Moses was more righteous then than we are today. Yet the devil is bigger today than the one Moses fought against. So if the devil is bigger, the only way we can defeat a bigger death is we got to be bigger than Abraham, bigger than Moses, bigger than Jesus, bigger than Muhammad to deal with a bigger version of the devil. You say, I know you heard it through the applause. Bigger than Jesus. You ain't mind me saying bigger than everybody else, but that bigger than Jesus. Struck a sensitive, emotional nerve with inside of your mind. Jesus didn't teach you to be less than him. He said, be ye perfect, even as I am perfect. He said, greater work shall ye do that are in the world than what I have done. Then he said, you judge a tree by the fruit it bears, and you judge a man by his works. Well, if you can do a greater work than he did, and you judge a man by his work, then you have the ability, the potential, and the responsibility to be greater than even Jesus was. All praise are due to Allah. All praise is due to Allah. Man versus woman. Who divided us? He said, be fruitful, then multiply. We've got it backwards. Huh? We've been multiplying good, but we haven't been fruitful. Fruitful is the increasing and multiplication of the mental side of human being. Fruitful is making your mind better. Fruitful is taking the seed of truth into the womb of your brain and bringing birth to better truth into the womb of the mind that brings birth to better words and actions. But multiplication means physical seed into a physical womb, bringing birth to physical sons and daughters. We've done good at bringing new children into the world, but we've done bad at bringing new ideas, new concepts, new ways of doing things that advance our community. So we've been multiplying, but we ain't been fruitful first. We got the cart before the horse. Is that right? So God's mathematics, fruitful, multiply, replenish, right? All of that is either addition or multiplication. Is that right? The devil has to have a mathematics too. For the devil does exist. But if the devil does exist, then he has to be a part of what is called the world. Right? Islam is mathematics. Islam is the nature of created things. And Islam is a world, so said the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. But if the devil is a part of the world, then he has mathematics. But his mathematics are different than the mathematics of God. Since God is opposite of devil, and devil is opposite of God. If God is using addition and multiplication, the opposite would be subtraction and division. So the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, who is the colored man? And based off of our intellectual training in America, we would have answered without guidance. The colored man is the Negro. The colored man is what we once used to call ourselves. Pre-African American. Pre-Afro-American. Huh? Right after Jungle Bunny. Right? Right after Coon and Shine. We went from Jungle Bunny to Coon and Shine. Huh? From Shine to colored people. From colored people to Negro. From Negro, to today, African American. And the same man that called you Shining Jungle Bunny, the same man that called you a Negro, is the same man that gave you the label African American. He gave you the label Shining Negro, Coon, and Jungle Bunny, so that he could diminish in your mind a respect for self. And he gave you the term African American for the same reason, so that you will limit yourself to a small geographical landmass made of 6 million square miles of earth called America. But you are more than an American. You are more than an African. You are the Asiatic, black man and woman, the originator of the heavens and the earth, cream of the planet, God of the universe. All praise is due to Allah. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad was taught by God. So he knew something that the world didn't know. ED means, when you put ED as a suffix, it means without whatever the base word is. So bone chicken, bone fish. When you put ED on it, it's fish and chicken without bones. He said, who is the colored man? In other words, who is the man without color? And the only man without color is the white man. So he said the colored man is the Caucasian white man. I put in Caucasian on the word white man as an adjective to define better the origin of such fella. I want you to look at the word Caucasian, then look at your map and find a place called the Caucasus Mountains. And the word Caucasian comes from Caucasus Mountains. And the Caucasus Mountains were a place where people live like dogs. People live like animals. Human beings crawl around on all fours, eating raw meat, murdering their own young, and blind in the dark darkness of the cave, full of germs, full of disease. So when I say Caucasian white man, and then you look at the Caucasus Mountains, then you will realize that the white man is a dirty man, a low-down man, a man that just 4,000 years ago crawled around on his own fours, eating raw meat, and even today he still loves. You in the people listening in on white folks' tape. Huh? And you hear Biff and Dub. Muffy. Tell the waiter. Yes, I'd have a 10-ounce steak. I would like it to be rare. So you think rare. Rare diamonds. Rare china. Huh? Rare antique. Rare is the best. So the way to come, you just repeat your and muffin anymore. Yes, I like a 10-ounce steak. Rare. And they bring your steak out. And it's sitting in a puddle of blood. With just the fat around the edges browned up. The white man love raw, meaty love butter. Transylvania is in Europe. They are the original bloodsuckers, the original vampires. So, yeah, we like Muhammad called him the Caucasian white man. Your boots, grab the devil. The skunk on the planet Earth. The skunk is a black animal that has one white stripe down the middle that divides one black side of the skunk from the other black side of the skunk. Man versus woman. Who divided us? See, those of you that have a problem with this term devil being attributed to a human being is because you're spooked out. You've been had, black man and woman. You've been tricked. You've been hoodwinked. You've been bamboozled. The devil ain't a ghost. The devil is a spirit in man. That's what he is. The Bible says when it talks about the devil, it says in the book of Isaiah, "O Lucifer, why art thou driven from heaven?" Huh? Question is, Lucifer is who? The devil. Right? He asked the question, are you the man that hath weakened the nations? Not are you the spook, not are you the spirit, but are you the man? 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 3 said that day shall not come. What day? The day of judgment. The day of exposing lies and bringing birth to real truth. That day shall not come unless there be a falling away first. And the man of sin be revealed. A man of sin must be revealed. Reveal means that he has to be made known because he's been hidden for a long time. Meaning he's existed as he is. But the perception of the people were blocked to defining him for being who he really was. You always knew something was wrong with white people. But as we said, we couldn't put our finger on it. Because the man of sin was in existence. The man of sin had power. The man of sin was the devil. But it wasn't until Elijah Muhammad came and revealed who the man of sin really is that we began to do the math and realize who we were dealing with. All praise be to Allah. The word devil is an English term. English comes from various different roots. Sometimes German, sometimes Hebrew, sometimes Greek, most times Latin. The Latin origin of devil is diablos. Diablos means the great divider. What happened when the white man went to Africa? He divided us up. Is that right? What happened when he went to New Guinea? Divided us up. What happened when he went to the Congo? What happened when he went to Central and South America? In 1954, they had a Bandung Conference where all the African nations for the first time in history came together to discuss the problems that they were facing. Huh? Ghana, New Guinea, all the black nations. When they got together, they made a list. War, condition in Libya, in Zimbabwe, in South Africa, in West Africa. Who caused the condition? One stood up and said it is Scottish after they conquered us. We fell into such state. Another stood up and said the French, when they conquered us, we fell into such state. Another stood up and said that when the Irish came. Another said when the English came. Huh? Another said when the Dutch came, when the German came. And when they did the math, they found that they only have common conditions. But the Dutch and the Frenchmen, and the Englishmen, and the Irish, and the Scottish, and the German all had something in common too. They were all white nations. They realized that the white man at that moment was the skunk of the planet Earth. Who divided us up and put man against woman? There's a man that was hired by America in the year 1712 to be a business consultant. Huh? Yes, that's what he was. And as Lilly's and Delphi and Chrysler call in business consultants from all over the world that can help them to have a greater degree in study of ergonomy. Ergonomy is economy and people's relationship with economy. How to get maximum productivity with a minimal amount of human resources. Huh? They hire men to show them how to make more profit by using the labor that they already have on deck. Willie Lynch was a business consultant hired from the West Indies by the American white slave master to figure out a plan that would help them by study of ergonomy to get more out of the few slaves that were in bondage in America. And he opened up his letter saying these words: "Gentlemen, I sit on the bank of the James River, named after our glorious and illustrious King James, whose version of the Bible we cherish. Slave master, slave maker, slave owner, slave trader, his glorious, his illustrious King James, and that version of the Bible, he cherished it. He said, gentlemen, I cannot help but notice the stench of your dead slaves that are hanging from the trees and the poles down the streets of America. He said, gentlemen, you are wasting valuable property. You are producing uprising and revolts that is causing you not to reap maximum profits from your fields. He said, in my bag, I have a full proof claim that if implemented for 1 year successfully, the slaves shall become self-perpetuating for 300 years, maybe even 1,000. He said, I've outlined a number of differences. Huh? Whenever you do a story problem and they want to ask you less than or use division or subtraction, they ask you, what is the difference? If there were 8 duck and 4 duck left, what is the difference? And when the word difference appears, the mathematics that you must use is either subtraction or division. Is that right? Well, if he's saying that I've outlined a number of differences, it means he's planning on using some mathematics. But his mathematics is not addition, not multiplication, not fruitful, multiply, not replenish the earth, but he's looking at dividing and conquering a nation of people. He said, I found that the light are different from the dark. Huh? I put the old against the young. I put the east against the west. I put the one with straight hair against the one with coarse hair. Small plantation against one on a large plantation. Didn't he say that? He said, I put the male against the female. Man versus woman. Who divided us? Willie Lynch did it in 1712. And here we are, 2006. We haven't even broke through the 300 years yet. And we have become self-perpetuating, divided black men and women in our homes against one another. He outlined 11 different differences. 11 differences produces 300 years. He said it could last maybe 1,000. If 11 will produce 300, then each division has 27 years, 3 months, and 7 days of division. So if I want to make it last 1,000, all I have to do is find a way to either myself or let them find more differences among themselves. And if I can get them to the number 36 differences, then it lasts for 1,000 years. Crip, blood, Christ Lord, disciple, huh? GD, fuck on the hustle, huh? East side, west side, 33 versus 40th Street, huh? Baptist, Pentecostal, Apostolic, Methodist, Sunni, Shiite, huh? Hebrew, nationalist, nationalist, Pan-Africanist, Keba, Omega, huh? AKA Sigma Gamma Rho. And when you look at the new divisions that we've produced, huh? We have more than 36 things we define ourselves by. It's 666 different sects of Christianity alone. With black people a part of all of them. So we have set ourselves up for over 1,000 years of being poor, broke, hungry, naked, and out of doors. Don't blame the white man. After you know better, blame yourself. All praise to Allah. Are y'all all right? Allah God did not create you and me, brother, sister, husband, wife, to be at odds with one another. The Holy Quran says in Surah 39, verse 6, He created you from a single being, then made its mate of the same kind. Good God Almighty. And He sent down for you. Y'all gotta really pay attention to this. Because there's something that's been inserted in there that don't look like it fit. But Allah opens up many of the chapters of the Holy Quran saying, I, Allah, am the best of knowers. So if He's the best knower, and everything He does, in every place He puts it, has deep significance. He created you from a single being, then made its mate of the same kind. Look at this. And He sent down for you 8 of the cattle in pairs. Cattle in pairs, right? He created you in the wombs of your mother. Creation after creation, triple darkness. Did y'all see how changed the subjects? That is Allah, your Lord. His is the kingdom. There is no God but He. How are you being turned away? Why, Allah, God, would you come in between man and woman coming from a single essence? Right? Man and woman coming from the same womb in creation after creation in triple darkness. To man and woman being able to provide for one another Allah's kingdom. In the middle of all that, why would you insert and He sent down for you 8 of the cattle in pairs? Why 8 cattle in pairs? Why cattle? Why pairs? Y'all all right? Man, Allah is the greatest. Look at what it says now. You know that when you go and study cattle, there's 8 scientific classifications of cattle. Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, subfamily, genus, and species. There's the 8. Right? Why did you tell us cattle? Why would you put that in the middle of solving male and female controversy? The cattle cattle was not the original name of the groups of cows of the bovine family. The original name was something different. The word cattle, look at this now, doesn't really mean bovine animal or group of cows. In its original definition, it comes from the Latin word caput, meaning one head. So here Allah created man and woman from a single being, right? Creation after creation in triple darkness. This is Allah's kingdom if you only understood. But the cattle is inserted in it. Why? Because the definition of cattle really is the recognition of one head. The cow also has 3 stomachs, meaning that it has 3 digestive purification processes. Before the nutrients, poison, or what have you is absorbed into the muscle and bone of the cow, it goes through 3 purification processes. What if we did that with the information we were taught? What if we sent it through 3 different purification processes? What if we did that with the rumors we heard? What if we did that with the gossip? Huh? What if we did that with what we each other say to one another? The cow is a producing animal. Milk comes from the cow. Cheese. Huh? Don't it? Yogurt. Meat if you eat. And if you don't eat the meat, leather. Is that right? There's not one aspect of the cow that does not go sacrifice for a greater cause than itself. What if we thought like that? What if we were producers in a way that nothing we had within ourselves? We died when we gave everything we had to a cause bigger than ourselves. I see why Allah put cattle there. The cows are strong. They're not weak. The cows can pull a cart. The cow can pull a wagon. The cow can knock a building down. Cows graze. Cows are vegetarians. What if we were vegetarians? Huh? What if we were patient like a cow, strong like a cow, producers like a cow, had 3 stomachs like a cow, and recognized one head, God himself? In our marriages, we would be in much better shape. Allah, God, calls man and woman mates. What is a mate? A pair, a match, a spouse, a twin, a teammate. Huh? When man is against woman, we're not teammates. We become checkmates. Corner each other. In the world, where we can't move, the king got to get knocked down. That ain't the type of mate we've been. We haven't been teammates, we've been more checkmate than a teammate. Cars have mates. Socks have mates. Shoes have mates. Is that right? You know how crazy you are? Or look, running around with mixed match socks or gloves on, let alone shoes. If you find one shoe, huh? That's a certain color, a certain size, made of a certain material, with a certain amount of cleanliness, and you began to look for that mate that matches up with it. Is that right? When you choose a mate, the first thing you look for is the right color. Huh? You gotta have the right color, mate, don't you? You can't have a black shoe on and go put a white shoe on the other foot, or no red shoe, or no yellow shoe. If you are a black man, you gotta find a black woman. And if you're a black woman, when you pick a mate, find a black man. All praises are due to Allah. All praises due to Allah. That's what happened to Samson and Delilah. See, most of the times when you read about individuals, you are reading about a depiction of nations of people. Not necessarily one person being, but a nation of people now. Huh? Look at old brother Lazarus. Lazarus is an accurate depiction of the state of mind of the black man and woman of North America. is Lazarus, lazy or us. Lazarus was a man that was begging from the crumbs, that fell from the rich man's table. Not the crumb that he brushed up, but just what naturally fell. It never crossed Lazarus' mind that he could plant his own wheat. It never crossed Lazarus' mind that he could till his own wheat, make his own bread, own his own table, own his own building. It never crossed his mind that he could have everything the rich man had if he would get up and do something for himself. Lazarus was in the grave for 4 days, and it began to smell like the grave. There was a napkin over his eyes, and he had on what the Bible calls grave clothes. Huh? You sing this song in church that Mary cried. Is that right? And Martha moaned when they looked upon Lazarus. Is that right? Lazarus was in bad shape. Yes, he was. But Lazarus is really a black man and woman of America. We are beggars from the white man. We are not trying to grow our own wheat, make our own loaf of bread, cut a tree down to build our own table, build our own building, have our own world. We are trying to get the most we can out of the white man's world. Is that right? Lazarus was in the grave 4 days. We've been in the hells of North America 400 years. There was a napkin over his eyes, meaning that he could not see what he needed to see to go where he needed to go. There's a napkin over your third eye, black man and woman. You can't think like you need to think, to say what you need to say, to do what you need to do, to produce what you need to produce for yourself, your family, and your people. He had on grave clothes. Second thing, grave clothes. Hip huggers, grave clothes. Huh? If he would have been a woman, he would have been down in the grave with makeup all over his face. Because makeup is grave clothes. You don't need no makeup, black woman. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said the Muslim woman goes natural. And when you look at her, you are looking at natural beauty. If you want to look better, think better. You want to look better, eat better. You want to look better, smile more often. Good food, good thoughts, and a smile on your face would do more than Mary Kay or any of the other makeup makers of this world. All praise are due to Allah. Why do you think you need makeup anyway? What is a makeup? If you go and fail a test, then the teacher gives you an opportunity to have a makeup test. It's another test just like it that you take for the one you fail. When you use the word makeup, you're saying that you're covering down for a mistake that was made. But who made you, black woman? Huh? The Holy Quran, this book, said that Allah created you in the wombs of your mother. That means he knew how to make your hips, he knew how to make your eyes, he knew how to make your lips and your nose, he knew how to make your hair. And if he made you in the womb of your mother, are you saying God made a mistake? You don't have to make up for what God did, just get your mind right, your body together, and a smile on your face, and beauty will be yours. All praise are due to Allah. All praise is due to Allah. Great clothes is praising your head. As a man, what are you going to be, a woman or a man? That's what we want to know today. That's what she want to know today. You taking longer in the beauty shop than she is now. You sitting there in the chair, getting your hair braided, special twists, curves, and beats. And while she put the twist, curves, and beads, and put some gel on your baby hair. Big old strong black man, get some gel on your baby hair. What the hell is wrong with us? Why are you sitting in the chair getting the swoops and the paste in his eye? And the baby hair laid down in the front. You in your lap with the extension, putting the beads on it so that it can speed the process up. So she can put some weave in the back of your head. Put some beads on it. You gonna be a man or you gonna be a woman? What are you gonna be? All praises are due to Allah. Grave clothes. That's what Lazarus had on. Jesus came to that black man in the grave. Told Mary, cry no more. Martha, no need to mourn. Jesus seen his condition. And Jesus, according to the Bible, he said when he looked upon Lazarus, even Jesus wept. That's the shortest verse in the Bible. That's the one you shoot out there right before Thanksgiving. to hurry up and get to the foot. Jesus wept. That's deep, brothers and sisters. Jesus didn't weep whenever the cup of death was in front of him. Jesus did not weep whenever he was crucified. Jesus didn't weep when his disciples betrayed him. There was something about the condition of Lazarus that was worse than the cup of death, worse than the crucifixion, and even worse than the betrayal of his own companions. That was the condition of a black man and woman. Jesus came unto the grave and said, moan no more, cry no more, for he's not dead, he's just asleep. And he said unto Lazarus, Lazarus, come forth. He didn't get up. Jesus had to go a little bit deeper. Lazarus, come forth. I'm estimating that if he said it one time and it didn't wake him up, he was just asleep, that each time he had to say a little bit loud. On the third time that he said it, the same thing he said the first time, he had to say it loud enough to make sure that he got up out the grave. Lazarus, get up. What's wrong with you? Get up out the grave. And Lazarus woke up, and Jesus pulled the napkin off of his eyes. And he stood up and became a great man. Yes, he did. Lazarus, come forth one time. Master Farad Muhammad. Lazarus, come forth two times. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Lazarus, come forth in the loudest possible voice that could be rendered. The Honorable Louis Farrakhan. Get up, black man. Out the grave. All praise are due to Allah. All praise due to Allah. It was at this point that the government knew that they had to make a move on Jesus. They had to kill that man. Why? Because now we had a witness that could go and testify unto the world that I was dead. Napkin over my eyes. The stench of death was on me. In my grave clothes. Nobody could get me up, but Jesus spoke a word. And I was raised from the grave. They said that then the government of yesterday, and that's what the government of today is saying about the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. We got to get rid of it. We got to stop him. They don't let you come to Muhammad's temple. Because once Muhammad's word get into you, you might be in your grave clothes, but you'll change your garment. You might have a napkin over your eyes, but once you leave here, you can see clearly. You might have been bad for a long time, but you shake the dust off and get up and become a productive man, a productive woman. They don't like that. No, the white man don't like that. They said we got to kill this man. But now we got witness that this man is backed by God and is possessed with the power of God. I'm telling you, the Honorable Louis Farrakhan is backed by God and is empowered by God's Spirit to raise the black man and woman up forever and ever into eternity. All praise to Allah. All praise to Allah. Samson met Delilah. She, a Philistine, a white woman. Samson, a black man. Trick Samson. The divulge where strength came from. She said his strength came from his locks. But you know like I know, that bald head black man, a dreadlock wearing black man, if they don't track them at their own track. The haircut don't make power. Do it. The reason why we hold on so much to a hairdo, especially a dreadlock, is because you don't really want to get up and do the real work of self-improvement. You don't really get up and do the real work of going out to change the condition of your people in the ghettos of America. You don't want to be a part of a real revolution. You want to wear a turban on your head, a kufi on your head, a dreadlock hairdo, a red, black, and green wristband, and fatigues, kente cloth, thorns and beads hanging from your hair and your nose. And you turn your hairdo and your outfit to your contribution to the revolution. There's plenty of Negroes running around with dreadlocks. There's plenty of Negroes running around with kente cloth. There's plenty of Negroes with turbans and kufis on their head. They ain't changed the condition of black people yet. The only way we gonna get changed is when we follow the man that makes change. And that man is Elijah Muhammad with the everlasting gospel that will change us from everlasting to everlasting. Oh, praise are due to Allah. You say, well, come on, yes, do what I want to do. You've been doing what you want to do ever since you've been in America. It has not worked for you. It didn't work for your mama. It didn't work for your daddy. It didn't work for your grandmama or your granddaddy. It ain't worked for our people. We need a new way of doing things. All praise due to Allah. All praise due to Allah. You can't say you believe in a man and not follow the method of the man. Every message that Allah reveals to a messenger, he puts a method in that message. For the message that he brings is medicine. But without a prescription, good medicine could kill you. Because you don't know how much to take. You don't know when to take it. You don't know the preparation before taking it. So every time a messenger gets a message and the message is in that message, a method of prescription is also in that message. Man, verse 1. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad gave us 7 basic fundamental principles by which we can make our home life happier. Huh? Did y'all hear that? Do y'all want to make your home life happy? I'm going to tell you something, brothers and sisters. If you don't get your house right, you ain't nothing going to go right for you. Being honest with you. Marriage is half of your faith. And if you stay into a bad relationship and it don't become better or you leave and get better, you eventually will begin to question whether God is really on your team. And it will mess with your faith. Some of us are in such bad marital situations that we are lovers of a husband, lovers of a wife, that's verbally or physically or emotionally abusing us. And we go home and we get cuts and abrasions and wounds and bruises. And then you come into the world. And whenever you come by your sister, if your sister just bumps the bruise, you attack her because you can't get in because you love her. Huh? And because the home life is so messed up, you're worth nothing in the world no more. You can't take nothing from your brother, nothing from your sister, nothing from the labor that you're involved in. You can't work good, you can't think right, you can't take nothing, you can't be offended without killing somebody. We need to make a home life happier. Our home life is supposed to be a launching pad, a source where we go home to be fueled up, to have energy and the wisdom and the inspiration to go out in the world and conquer in the name of God and in the name of our people. All praises are due to Allah. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad gave us 7 things. It's found in a small book titled The Proper Handling of People. Chapter 14, number 1, it reads, y'all ready? Don't nag. Hey, what is nag? Nag means to annoy by constant scolding, complaining, or urging. Huh? Scolding is not good. Annoying is not good. Complaining is not necessarily good. Urging is, but you can even nag and urge at the same time. To torment persistently.
Jaja people rise and shine and open your eyes. Babylon just get a surprise. Oh no, can't trick the youth and tell them no more lies, lies, lies. Yeah man, we are a culture revolution showing up. Remember that.
God says in the scriptures, behold, I will make all things new. This is the Cultural Revolution Show. Every Tuesday, online radio. Bringing the truth to start a revolution. Mental, moral, and spiritual resurrection. Surely God does not change the condition of a people until they change their own condition. This is the Cultural Revolution Show. Every Tuesday, shine online radio. Bringing the truth to start a revolution. Mental, moral, and spiritual resurrection. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your minds. This is the Cultural Revolution Show. Every Tuesday, shine online radio. Bringing the truth to start a revolution. Mental, moral, and spiritual resurrection. God says in the scriptures, behold, I will make all things new.
evening and welcome to the Cultural Revolution Show. My name is Brother Abdul and we are broadcasting live from Bridgetown, Barbados in the Caribbean each and every Tuesday between the hours of 7 and 8 p.m. Our theme for this evening's show is self-improvement, the basis for community development, and we've chosen that theme based on the 21 study guides, the self-improvement study guides that have been given by the Honourable Minister Louis Farrakhan. The first of those 21 study guides was given on December the 12th, 1986. And the title of that first study guide that we were given is Mixed Feelings and Controversy, How Do We Handle It? Okay. Now, all of these study guides are based on the foundation of a speech that was given by Minister Farrakhan called Self-Improvement, and it was delivered on September the 21st, 1986 in Phoenix, Arizona, in North America. So what we will do this evening, brothers and sisters, is we will listen to some excerpts from that speech, and we will come back in and highlight some of the points that our beloved minister is making. So remember, you still have time to call a friend or message a friend and let them know we're on live and they can tune in and be on with us, and we can let's share the evening together, okay?
I have chosen for my subject self-improvement, the basis for community development. There are many developers who buy land and develop that land into communities, towns, and cities, placing on this land magnificent structures costing hundreds of millions, even billions of dollars. This activity of land development is going on in Phoenix and in cities around this country and indeed around the earth. However, to those who spend those hundreds of millions and billions of dollars building structures, unless we build people, unless the human potential of people is developed, then man in his underdeveloped state will ultimately destroy the magnificent buildings that he has erected and destroy the cities that he has built because of revolution and war. So the scripture was right in teaching, what does it profit a man if he gain the whole world and lose his soul? What will it profit us to build magnificent structures, beautiful buildings, magnificent bridges built with magnificent technology, and the souls of those human beings are wretched and deprived and underdeveloped and rotting from within? How does one lose one's soul? And what is so important about the soul, or the essence of our being, that if we lose it, we lose everything? There's a verse in this book, the Quran, that says, on the day of judgment, that if a man owned all of the wealth that is in the earth, he would ransom it to keep himself from the chastisement of God. Well, what is it about the chastisement of God that is so great? And what is it about the wealth that people abundantly seek that is so little that you would give it all away just to save your life in a time of trouble? This is why I've chosen the subject self-improvement, the basis for community development, because it is the improvement of each of us as human beings that is lacking in the world. And because instead of human beings improving, they are degenerating, then there is no hope for the cities, there is no hope for the towns, there is no hope for the nations, for they're all on a path of self-destruction.
Well, isn't that something, brothers and sisters? If the government invest billions of dollars on infrastructure. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with building infrastructure and developing the country. Obviously, that's a good thing. But what sense is it? What good is it if we spend billions of dollars building roads, building hospitals, building beautiful sports arenas, doing all of the things that governments do, building a new airport, building a new seaport? What good is it if the people are on the street begging for money in order to service a drug habit? If the people are homeless on the street, if the people live in ghettos or live in very poor housing, decrepit housing, what good is it? What good is it if the people are uncivilized in our daily interactions? So what I'm getting from the Honourable Minister Louis Farrakhan's words is that there needs to be more of a balance where the focus is really on developing the people, building the people. One thing I've noted in the last 30 years of my journey in terms of consciousness and working with other groups that are focused on developing the conscience of the people is I can't honestly say that there's another group that I've worked with where they have a program of self-improvement that starts with the mind. See, with the study guides that have been given to us by the Honourable Minister Louis Farrakhan, he gives us 3 principles, and those principles are self-examination, self-analysis, and self-correction. You know, when you go to a doctor, if you're sick, and our beloved late Minister Ava Muhammad says, we're all sick, it's just some of us are chronic. But if you're sick and you go to a doctor, the doctor will perform an examination, okay, where they may look in your mouth, they may look in your ears, they may look at your eyes, they may listen to your heart. That's an external examination. And if they want to go deeper than that, then they will have to take blood and send that blood to the laboratory for analysis. That's self-analysis. And then that laboratory will look at, you know, if you're short certain vitamins or nutrients, you may be low in calcium or magnesium, or you may need more vitamin D3 or whatever. Then they'll be able to prescribe those vitamins to bring about a balance. And when you look at the condition of the human family, even the most conscious of us, as I said, in conscious movements, we still seem to have the same problems that those that are not raised